found like so many sweet people lately. Time for legs with my girly girl. My last little bit to sign my life. Officially a homeowner. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to another vlog. My name's Sydney if you're new here. I'm actually getting ready this morning. It's Monday morning. It's actually Memorial Day. So I am going to meet Gracie Norton, if you know who that is. I love her content. She's like probably one of my favorite TikTokers, and she's like a very health and wellness girly, and I'm just so excited to see her. She's been in St. Pete one time before this, and I was like, we need to get together, and I can't remember what happened. I honestly was talking about I was talking to Steph about this yesterday. I have a really hard time, like, almost, I don't know, like getting together with people, even though I want to hang out with them and I want to spend time with them. I always put that on the back burner, and I end up, which, hey, like, it's really good to, like, get your stuff done, but a lot of times my job is never ending, and I'm, like, never prioritize just breathing and spending time with people who, I don't know, like make you stop thinking about work and stop thinking about your to-do list every once in a while. And yesterday I hung out with Michaela and then Steph, and also Steph's roommate, which is also my friend now, Daniela, and it was just so good to, like, I don't know, I'm such a girl's girl when it comes down to it, and it really is important to kind of like just take a breather and hang out with people that are like-minded. But I am so excited to meet Gracie. Like, I'm so excited. She just seems like sunshine in human form, and I don't know, we've been trying to connect. So today we're going on a walk this morning, and then we have kind of a crazy day. Not really like crazy in the sense of like a crazy to-do list, but we knocked out so much last night. I had probably, Jay was like the trash guy. Like, he was so on his game. We had probably, like, he took like probably 14 trips from the apartment to the trash chute, and I got rid of like all of my expired makeup products that are like almost gone and just I have not touched in a while, and then also just like random stuff that needed to go. Like, I'm horrible about with my mail. I'll stack them up and then I'll like open them and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I'll need that, and then I won't like actually go through it. So in my office, it just was a disaster. And we knocked out so much yesterday that I feel so good about today. And I am getting my nails done. I have a call at 11:30. I don't know where I got 10 o'clock from. So I have that, and that is actually with Hannah again about my branding, and like we're gonna go over so many different ideas for, I don't know, we've got a lot of exciting things that we have been like brainstorming about, and she has just kind of like helped my vision come to life. So I'm really excited about that. And I also am getting my nails done and also a pedicure, and my toes are disgusting. Like, my toenails, I know that's so gross. Hey, welcome to my vlog. Let's talk about my toenails. But really though, it's been so long. Pedicures I'll put off for way too long, and I live in Florida. So I am in flip-flops way too often to have some like gnarly toes. Like, I have, my two pinky toes don't have nail polish on them. It needs to be done. And I'm having the same people who do my Russian manicures do my pedicures, and it's like a dry pedicure. So I'm very interested to see how that goes, because I've obviously never had a dry pedicure. Let me go start my Ninja Creamy again, because I know it needs to be respun. But this morning I just did, ouch, I just slammed my arm. I just did a little workout this morning. Okay, pause, because this is gonna be loud if I have to respin it. Let's respin this sucker one more time. Ah, it's so loud, so loud. So yeah, I have a call at 10:30. I have a manicure, a pedicure, and I'm gonna bring my laptop to knock out some stuff while I'm getting a pedicure, so that will be good. And I don't know, I'm just like feeling really good about this week. It's moving week, and that is crazy that it's finally here. But it also seems like I was like looking at pictures from like October and November, and I remember thinking, oh my gosh, like that is so far from now. Well, we were actually supposed to move in April, and I was like, that seems so far from now. And the house ended up taking, which is so normal in a new build. Like if you're ever going to think about doing a new build, and maybe it's like that with all homes. I'm sure it's mostly new builds, because like one thing can set back the entire schedule. But we were supposed to be in April, and now it's looking like, no, it's not looking like, we move in on Thursday. So my movers come on Thursday morning, and I'm having roadway movers do it, which is exciting because I was kind of stressed about that. I'm like, what am I gonna do for movers? I used 2 men in a truck last time, and it was fine, but it was, man, was it expensive. And that was from Alabama to here. So what did I do with my blush? Do I have my blush? So yeah, let's start off. I'm going to go on a walk with Gracie, and I'm sure I will get a couple clips with her. Yesterday I was like, I'm gonna vlog a little bit while I'm with my friends, and then you get to talking and I hardly vlogged anything. That would have been in my last vlog. But I'm just excited because I know that like these next couple months are gonna be chaos with the house in the best way. Like I'm gonna be doing all of the organization, all of the things in the house, and it's gonna be really hard for me to want to like make time to get together with friends and whatnot. So it'll be good for me to hang out with some people this week. I think tomorrow I would really like to go to a workout class with Natalie. She texted me yesterday and she's like, let's do a workout class. And I'm like, oh, I'm moving this week, so it's kind of chaos, but we'll see. And she was like, oh my gosh, like I just moved and I know it was so much work. And it really is. Like I keep saying that, and you guys are probably like, girl, just get into that house so we don't have to hear you talk about moving. But like I also think that there are movers, other people can get movers that like will come in and pack it, but I would not want that. Like I do not want someone else packing up my stuff. I want to know where everything's at. I want to know how everything's organized. And yeah, so I'm feeling really good about the whole move. I'm definitely nervous. Also, I think it's just kind of like a weird feeling closing on a home, and it's just a lot of money, and I'm so used to paying rent, and I'm so used to paying my car payment. And granted, like rent is so crazy in Tampa, and I am probably gonna like talk about that more once I'm like about to be out of this apartment and kind of talk about the prices of rent around here, which it's such a big range. But talk about that and like talk about the process of buying a house. And it's been a lot, and like I obviously it's my first time ever doing this, and I don't know, like in your head you're like, oh well, the mortgage is like the same as rent, so it makes sense to do that. And like it does, but then there's so much more that goes into it. Like it's like furnishing a house. How about a down payment on a house? And like how about the stress of like, you know, getting a loan and getting pre-approved, and when you haven't had your business for 2 years, and so you're trying to like figure that out. And then I finally like had hit 2 years of having my business, so it was easier to like prove income. And like there's just been so many different aspects that have gone into it that it's been like months of work, which, hey, it's so worth it. But I just don't, like everyone's out here buying homes, and I'm like, wow, y'all carry this with such grace, because I feel like I'm losing my marbles every week. I'm like, this is so much, I can't even imagine. And you know, I work from home, so I'm able to take a call with the lender, and like I'm able to like honestly make my own schedule, and so for the most part at least. And so if I need to go run up to the house and meet with the contractor or do a meeting with the builder, it's been like so easy to switch around my schedule. So I can't even imagine for people who work 9 to 5, 8 to 5 and are trying to do that. Like how is that even possible? Because a lot of times they'll be like, let's meet at 2 o'clock on a Thursday, and I'm having to, you know, start earlier, end late, and I don't know. I mean, people just, you don't hear about it much. You don't hear people say, like, it's so much work to buy a house. Also, sorry, my washer is so loud. So I'm gonna eat, and then we will get out the door. It's already 8:18. I need to leave very soon, so I'll see y'all soon. Okay, I'm at Armature Works, but I wanted to kind of just keep you guys in the loop on what this week is gonna look like, because it's gonna be a lot of chaos. Like, it really is, and it's just gonna be like, okay, y'all keep up, okay? Like, see if you can follow where I'm at and what I'm doing. So today, kind of just getting my bearings straight. Obviously, like, it's Memorial Day, so like my construction manager, my leasing office at my apartment complex, like, no one's working, so I'm able to kind of, my management team's not working, so like there's so many different things that I am just kind of doing last second things for. And then also I ordered a bunch of stuff off of Amazon, so I'm really excited for that to get shipped right to the house, which that's perfect. And then tomorrow I have the final walkthrough. Last week, if you guys remember me talking about, it was like the blue tape where we went through and I was able to say like, okay, this, I feel like this needs to be fixed, or like they ran me through how to do the sprinkler system and security, like set up all of that. I don't even know. There's so many different things that they ran me through. That was the longest meeting that we would have had. And then tomorrow is just gonna be kind of like go through, make sure everything that needed to be fixed or needed to be finished is done. And then also basically just write off, sign off that everything looks good, or any kind of like exceptions that we need to get fixed still. Then we close on Wednesday, so I will be able to, yeah, oh my gosh, closing, that's so crazy. And then Thursday is move-in. So movers come at 9 a.m. I think on Thursday, and I think I'll get my keys on Wednesday, so I could move like some things over there just to make it a little bit easier. But I think the movers are going to be pretty much doing everything, which works out really well. So yeah, guys, I'm really, really excited. And then I have furniture getting delivered on Friday, and then also some of the Amazon stuff will be delivered on the 1st and the 2nd. Wow, wow, wow. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be so exciting. I'm just gonna try and soak it all up and not get too overwhelmed, because I do that kind of. I get a little overwhelmed and I'm like, I want everything organized, I want everything done. But like, it's gonna be fun to do everything one step at a time. And also I'm excited to like do TikToks and like document it all, which I know seems so silly, but yeah. So just wanted to give y'all in the loop. And then I'm gonna go on a walk now, and I will talk to y'all after. Headed to my nail appointment. I'm so excited. I am ready for some neutral nails again. I've had them for long enough. I know you guys are not shocked. I've actually surprisingly liked the pinkish red, but I want something neutral again. So I'm headed back to probably Funny Bunny Bubble Bath. I think there's like a couple other ones I want to try. So I'm gonna see what they recommend, because I'm just gonna say like, I want something very light. And I also did square this time. I want to do a rounded this time, or oval. And then I'm supposed to get a dry pedicure as well. So I don't even know what to expect about the dry pedicure. I have not gotten a pedicure in like 3 months, 2 months maybe. I think it was before Puerto Rico, which is just sickening. My feet like are in desperate need of it, because since I wear sneakers all the time, I just feel like I should be getting pedicures once a month at least. But I've got that, and that's gonna be kind of time consuming a little bit. So what I've been doing since I've been with Gracie, absolutely loved her. I knew I would. She's so, so sweet. And then I got back and I ate a little something, and I had Jay take some photos for my white fox picture for Instagram. So I did that like out on my balcony and whatnot. And now we're off to the appointment. It's 1 o'clock right now. I'm really excited for the rest of the day, because it's just like good weather out. I love I don't love getting my nails done, but I love having my nails done. So I'm gonna feel like a brand new person with my nails and my toes done. And I just think Gracie was like exactly what I expected, but also it's so good being with people. I said this before, like people who suck your energy are like, they can be a good person, but they suck your energy. And I've just found like so many sweet people lately that I feel energized and motivated and ready for the day. And I just think like that's who I want to be around, you know? Like that's who you should surround yourself with. Like people who make you feel better after leaving them, rather than like, oh my gosh, I need a nap, my social battery is is just a goner, because I always thought, wow, I'm such an introvert, but actually I think I just surrounded myself with not the right people, because I've noticed that, like, when I'm around my sister, when I'm around Jay, when I'm around my parents, like, there are people in my life that I don't feel drained after, and I realize that maybe I'm not an introvert because I actually like love community and love being around people. So yeah, that was so much fun. It's been a good morning so far. Let's go get our nails done. I also need to get some gas after my appointment, so we will definitely be doing that. And I don't think the post office or UPS is open today. I wouldn't think, because it's Memorial Day, but I do have some things that I need to send out, so I might have to put that off until tomorrow. I think that tomorrow Mac and I are gonna do a mic'd up workout. I think we are. She's like iconic for some mic'd up workouts, and I've had mics to record my workouts with probably over a year, and they're still in the box because I have never been at a gym that I felt like, yeah, I should just start chit-chatting. But I think that would be so fun to start doing. I don't know. So maybe tomorrow I'll see how I feel with it with her, and that might be like my get comfortable, ease on into doing mic'd up workouts every once in a while, because I love watching them. Good morning, y'all. I'm headed to actually get a workout in, and I'm gonna do a mic'd up workout with Miss Michaela, which I'm excited about. And I honestly have no idea if we're gonna do, I think we're gonna do lower body. I'm hoping so, because my upper body is sore. So I'm headed there right now, and then we kind of have a busy day ahead of us. I've said that a lot lately, and I'm like, okay, yeah, it's like we close tomorrow. I hope so. I mean, like, I don't see why we wouldn't. And I was asking Jay, because obviously in real estate, like, he knows kind of like how that works if things get pushed back often or whatever. And I said, I'm like, okay, so do you think that there's a chance that we won't have the closing tomorrow? And he was like, I mean, there was a holiday yesterday, so it's hard to tell, but they were pretty reassuring on Friday. So I'm hoping so, because my movers come on Thursday. I have my appliances coming on Thursday. I have furniture coming on the 2nd. So there's kind of a lot of moving parts, where if that doesn't happen, then of course it pushes everything back. So I'm not even gonna think like that, and like, let's just pray that does not happen. But right now I'm headed, I've got like, it's been like a 25-minute drive or so to get to Michaela. Really excited about this, because I've been trying to, like, one, get myself out there more. Not even get myself out there, like, spend more time with like friends and meet new people, and kind of like, I want a core group of girls around here that I can do workout classes with, that I can walk with and stuff. And I've found that, like, I've found like such amazing people. Like, Gracie was awesome yesterday. I met Mac the other day, and like, I feel like I've already known them because we've been in touch through social media, which is why social media is so crazy to me. Like, these people who I feel like I already know, like, both times when I met both of them in person, it was the same with Steph. Like, the second I'm with them in person, I'm like, well, I already know everything that you've got going on in your life, and you kind of already know what I've got going on in my life, because we keep up with each other's content so much. And I think that's what's also cool about meeting a lot of y'all. Like, I've met, honestly, in Tampa, I meet so many amazing people who like follow me, whether it's on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. And it's cool because, like, y'all know my life. Like, you know me very, very well. And like, both Mac and Gracie were kind of like, Mac does a lot of, she does lifestyle on YouTube, but she does like a lot of fitness content. And then Gracie does like a lot of recipes and stuff like that. And I'm like, I definitely show a lot of fitness and health and all of that kind of stuff, but like, I share so much content that I feel like my followers probably know a ridiculous, like, you guys probably feel like you know me personally. Like, you feel like you probably are FaceTiming with me 98% of the time, if I had to guess. So it's just cool because it's like that for the people that I follow, and Gracie and Mac and Steph and Gretchen and, you know, Danielle and Brooke, and like, I feel like I am able to kind of stay in the loop with them. And then the second I've met them, I'm like, wait, okay, I already know so much about you, and you're just as awesome in person. So, oh yeah, it's been nice meeting people around here, because that's probably one of the scariest parts about moving somewhere new is, you know, my best friend's in Alabama still, so leaving her, and it's like obviously very hard to be long distance with your best friend, and I almost like didn't want to put myself out there meeting people. I'm like, I've got my sister here, my best friend's in Alabama, and now I feel like I've been kind of 24, I feel like I met like my people, if that makes sense. Like I met Jay, I met a lot of, well, I guess I was 23. I was almost 24 when I met Jay. Yeah. I have met like a lot of really awesome people that I feel like will be in my life long term, which is awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna get this workout in. We'll talk after. Also, look at these sunnies from Amazon. They're so cute. I always say, I'll talk after, and then I keep rambling. I always get my sunglasses from, I always get like Ray-Bans or Sunglass Hut, like Prada and things like that. And I thought, you know, I'm way too hard on my sunglasses. Why am I getting expensive sunglasses? So I started getting some on Amazon. And like, I always gravitate towards those. Even though I have the ones that are like more upscale, they all feel the same. Like they're all just like plastic, you know? Okay, I'm done rambling. I'm done. I have all the energy in the world in the morning. Every time we chat in the morning, I'm like, okay, get ready. I'm gonna talk your ear off. All right, y'all, it's time for legs with my girly girl. Last exercise, the last exercise. I'm back home, actually about to leave. I've got to go run a couple errands, and I changed just into my linen pants, Skims tank. I actually am looking for some good linen shorts because I wear these so much. They're just like my comfort pair of pants, and I still think that they look super cute. I have to go to Nordstrom Rack. I also would like to go by Sephora really quickly if I can, and I think that's about everything. I did the workout with Mac, and then I came back, ate, had a call, I did a little bit of work, and right now it's 10:55. We've done a lot today, and then around like 2 or so, I'll get ready for my walkthrough, just to keep you guys in the loop. But let's head out. It's home. Oh my. Okay, y'all. The walkthrough is complete. It looks amazing. I can't even wrap my head around it, but we're all good to close tomorrow at 1 p.m., which is just, I can't even believe it. I'm like, the day is here. And I actually took some clips over the time of the house being built of Jay walking through the same spot, and it's so cute. I'm gonna put it right here so that you can see what I'm talking about, but it's just crazy. Like over the months, I remember like walking through the framework of it, and I'm like, it's so hard for me to picture this feeling like home. And then like I walked in there today, and even last time I was there, I was like, okay, this feels very homey already, but like everything was cleaned, and like, oh my gosh, it looks freaking amazing. It looks amazing. It really does. So closing tomorrow, and then moving in stuff tomorrow afternoon, and then the movers will come on Thursday, so we'll have the rest of the stuff, and it's here. It literally is here. So I'm about to be home right now, and then I have a call at 5 o'clock, and then yeah, finish up some packing, and it's official. I think what I'm gonna do is probably load my car up tonight maybe, and then I'm doing a spin class tomorrow morning with my friend Natalie, which you guys know who Natalie is, I'm sure by now. And so we're doing a spin class, and I told her, I'm like, I close tomorrow, so like I'm gonna have all these crazy jitters before I close, and tonight I've just gotta kind of, I don't know, I wanna feel very prepared going into tomorrow, and not feel like I'm having to like, you know, do so much work tomorrow with packing. I want to feel like I can like enjoy the process, and just, it's go time to move things over. Yeah, y'all, it's wild. I'm like kind of at a loss for words right now. I'm so happy. I really am. And also, I feel like this was like so worth every bit of it. I think I was so stressed out throughout the process, and I knew it was gonna be so worth it. But like, I'm looking back, and I'm like, yeah, this was worth every ounce of stress. There were times in there that I thought, oh, why did I do this to myself? Because it just seems like overwhelming. And now I don't even have anything in my mind other than, yep, this is freaking awesome. What's really crazy is to think about how many memories are gonna be in that house. Like, who even knows what will happen in the next couple years and like how much life will change. And I don't know, like, it's crazy to think that like family's gonna be able, like how many holidays we're gonna have there. I get chills just thinking about it. And like just how many birthdays are gonna be celebrated there and anniversaries. And I don't even know, like, have Ty over, and like Ty's gonna grow up coming over to his auntie's house, and like maybe that's where I'll have kids someday. I don't even know. I'm like, it's just so, I'm getting ahead of myself, but like that's what you have to think about, because in an apartment it's so temporary. And it's like, okay, like who knows, like things aren't gonna be that much different in a year. But then you think about a home and you're like, y'all, I lived in the exact same home for 18 years. Just so you know, I was brought home from the hospital and graduated and left for college and all in one home. A lot of life happened in my home back in Kalamazoo, and like, I don't even know, it's just crazy to think about. So yeah, I'm really happy. I'm so excited. It's here. It's really here. And a lot of y'all were like, it's what you wanted. Like, you wanted to be in at the end of May, because I was like stressed about that. And you guys are so cute for like listening to me throughout that time, because yeah, it really happened at the end of May 31st. So it's here. I love y'all. I'll talk to you guys when I get home. My last little bit, right in time for us to restock on these, because they launch in 2 days. Actually, by the time y'all have seen this, they've already launched. Also, good morning, guys. All right, I am about to go do a spin class with my friend Natalie, which I'm really excited about. And holy Moses, it's already warm. I think I'm just gonna wear my, oh gosh, is this sports bra gonna be a little bit too loose for me? Is this gonna cause me some issues during my spinny class? I'm excited because it's Summer who teaches, and I love her classes at camp, and yeah, that should help. And then I haven't seen Natalie in so long. If you don't follow Natalie, she is, her last name's Downey now, but because she's married, obviously. But she has been doing social media for a long time. So she's like probably one of like the people who you think of when you think of like Pinterest and travel vlogging, and like she is the cutest thing in the world, and I adore her. And we saw each other pretty often for a while, and then she was buying a house, or she bought a house, and she was doing like a lot of renovations and stuff, and then my whole house stuff started. Actually, we both were doing it around the same time, which was crazy. And then but hers, like, she moved in and then they started the renovation. So I'm basically like, I probably have not seen her in, yeah, it's been a couple months, and she's like a big travel girly, so she's been kind of all over the place. So I'm very excited to see her. I know that I also need to go to the bank right after my spin class. I need to get everything around for the closing of the house. I need to do like the wiring of everything. I need to make sure I have my checkbook with me. I'm like making a mental reminder for everything, and I will do that. I've got to run a couple errands, and then I need to load up the rest of my car, and then I think right after closing I'm gonna take this haul to the house, and then the movers will come tomorrow. But we were like, if the closing's at 1, might as well get as much stuff over there tonight that we can, like things that aren't in boxes, so like little appliances and things like that. Okay, I need to go in there. I'll see y'all soon. Let's go do a spin class. I was just humbled by that spin class. Natalie was like, I've been playing pickleball, so I felt really good. And I was like, I felt like I was actually dying, and I feel like I have been doing spin. I don't even know, that was actually brutal. I always feel so good after spin though. Like that's one of those things, like I never feel like so worn out that I feel sick or like so fatigued for the rest of the day. I feel like spin kind of energizes me for the rest of the day. So that was really good. And gosh, this week has been like so special. Obviously I've spent so much time with Natalie beforehand, but it was so good to see her. But I had let's see, I got to see Steph, Michaela, I got to see Gracie, and Natalie all one week, and like all of those people just give me such good energy and vibes, and I don't know, it feels so good. I struggled, this is like so random, but like I really struggled in college to find friends that I felt aligned with me and like aligned with, I don't know, like my lifestyle, I guess. And in college, I didn't like drinking, I didn't like going out, and I did find that, like, unfortunately I did find that like I stopped getting invited to do a lot of things just because a lot of times things were like going out at night and I wouldn't go, or I would only go once in a while, and a lot of times people would go do stuff on the weekdays. And I honestly had like a pretty hard time finding friends that, honestly I didn't have like super great friends in college. Like I had a couple, and I had a couple that were mostly my clients that I did personal training for, and so I'd see them when I trained them, and like they were like my really close friends, and like I'd go get dinners with them every once in a while. But like I definitely struggled in college with that just because, I don't know, I didn't like pretty much every hangout sesh for most people in college, or the people that I, you know, had met, was drinking. And so it just feels like, thank goodness, I'm now in my 24, now 25, and I'm meeting people that I feel like are my people. And a lot of times even in high school, I felt like, why do I not have friends that I feel like are like me? Like I felt like I just had, you know, my best friend Lexi in high school, but she was a year older than me. So when she graduated and went off to college, like I felt like my life just like was flipped upside down. And then in Alabama, like I didn't meet Jeannie until later on in college, and like right before I graduated, and she's older than me and she has kids and stuff. So like I definitely struggled like in high school and college with that, just because, I don't know, I never really like met, like I said, like I never really met people that I feel like liked doing the things that I like to do. And I'm just glad, because I hear that it's really difficult to meet people in your 20s, and like how do you even connect with people that you are similar to and stuff. And so I'm just grateful that I finally have my time to shine with the people that feel like home to me, I guess, or feel like sunshine to me and good vibes and energy. And yeah, so that felt good. Obviously, Natalie just put me in a good mood, because I was like, wait, I just feel like I haven't even seen you enough, and like we need to get coffee soon. And obviously I closed today, so she was getting coffee right after, and we're like, okay, we'll get together soon. And yeah, so that was a good start to the morning. I'm headed home really quick. I'm gonna shower, kind of get around, and then head to the bank. My sister and my dad are coming to my apartment to grab a couple things. Like my brother-in-law is gonna use my shoe boxes that I use, like the shoe storage things, and then my sister's taking that mirror that I have, just because I think I'm gonna get a different style type one for my office. And yeah, I think that's pretty much catching you guys up to speed. I'm gonna head home. I'll see you guys when I get there. It's very kind of like gloomy day out, so I hope it doesn't rain at all. Please don't rain in the midst of all this, please. All right, y'all, I'm headed to the house right now. It's time to close. Also, if you can see the little Sephora bag back there, I've got a Sephora haul for y'all coming up here soon. I have been like waiting out on getting restocks on a lot of my stuff until I have or until I'm about to go to the new house, because I just want like new makeup products going into the new house. That seemed fun. So I went to Sephora. I'll show you guys all of that here soon. And not too long ago, like a couple days back, I got all new brushes. So I will show you guys all of that probably maybe tonight. I don't know, maybe tonight or tomorrow. But I also have an empty house tour coming at you here soon. So pretty excited about that. But all right, I'll see y'all soon. Just signed my life away. Officially a homeowner. I'm gonna do a separate wow, and also I'm so sweaty. I am gonna do like a separate empty house tour. So I'm going to go back to the apartment and come back a little bit later today, and I'm gonna do an empty house tour. So I'll have a separate YouTube video for that. But I just left there. I think I like blacked out a little bit. I can't even believe it, and I'm just so excited. So we're moving a couple things in right now, and then the movers obviously come tomorrow. Holy Moses, guys. I'm a homeowner. Like, what the heck? And I just can't wait for you guys to be along for the whole journey. I am gonna end off this vlog right here. This is like the most exciting day ever. Tomorrow's gonna be like the really exciting day because it's the first night staying here and everything. I think I've like held my breath for the last however many hours. It's just so crazy. It's so exciting. I'm so grateful for all of you because without you guys, this would never in a million years be possible. I mean, like, if you were to even tell, I have chills because if you were to even tell me a couple years ago that I'd even be buying a house or that I could even like it's just amazing. It's crazy. So, thanks so much for following along all of this and making this all possible. So I'm excited to share the whole journey and I love y'all and I'll see y'all in my next vlog and I just adore ya.